We're going to start this over. Hi, I'm Erin from the Dinner Made Easy show and $5 dinners. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? This is like anti-technology week. I think you can hear me. Yes, better. You guys, I'm sorry. So technology, this is did you know that like half of Facebook and Instagram was missing today? Did you see that? Crazy. So now audio, I think we're back. We're good to go. You guys, sorry. This is pumpkin pie French toast. It might be our most popular recipe ever. Maybe not on the website, but like certainly on Pinterest. We shared this first in 2011, and every year in about middle beginning of September, it kind of starts to reshare and recycle and viral itself away because it's so simple. So first of all, I love breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for dinner is super easy. Melanie, thank you. Yes, you can adjust the volume on there, but I think it was my audio problem there, but I think we got it fixed. So I apologize for the quiet intro. So this was like super popular on our website before pumpkin pie everything became a thing, and I love this recipe still. We don't do a lot of, we have some things, and I like the latte and my homemade version anyways, but this one is super easy, and breakfast for dinner is amazing. It's super simple, and so we're just going to skip over and get right to this. So let me flip over here. If you love French toast and you love pumpkin pie and you think this is going to be super easy, I would love for you to share this. Sarah, BFD, not tracking with you. I'm thinking about too many things right now, and I can't figure out what your acronym is there for. Breakfast for dinner? Oh, I'm with you now. What'd you have? All right, so what we're going to do in this bowl is we're going to whisk together 3 to 4 eggs. I'm going to do 4 eggs because I'm going to make a little bit of extra. The audio and everything threw me off, Sarah. I'm sorry. I should know better. I'm going to do 4 eggs and about 3/4 cup of milk. And then I'm not going to add any sweetener to this because we're going to serve it with maple, right? I don't think you need to, but if you wanted to add a touch of brown sugar, I think that would be fine. And by touch, I mean a tablespoon or 2. I don't think you really need to do more than that. So this is the base, right? Any French toast is going to have this. Again, we're going to have this with syrup, so I don't think it's necessary to add a sweetener, but you could if you wanted to. I'm going to just do a pinch of salt, just a pinch, and then I'm going to do half of a can of pumpkin. So half of a 15-ounce can. I guess I should clarify that. Half of a 15-ounce can of pumpkin. So you can use the other half for muffins, for cookies. You could make a second batch of these and freeze them. So that's about half a can. It's about maybe a little 3/4 cup to a cup. See how this is pumpkin? Now this is going to really make this a little bit more dense. We want to get this whisked in as best we can, so really it looks like more pumpkin than eggs. Super simple, right? Okay, now what's missing from this? What's missing from this pumpkin pie? We have the pumpkin, see how that's just more pumpkin looking now? Let me stop stirring it and you'll be able to see it a little better. So the eggs and the pumpkin just all nicely incorporated there. So what's missing is pumpkin pie spice. So we're going to add some cinnamon. I'm totally just going to palm measure this out. Just about a tablespoon of cinnamon. You can up or down this depending on how well your family likes spices. We're going to add a little bit of nutmeg, and I'm going to just do ginger. You could add allspice. You could do cloves. I'm making you a delicious dinner. Okay. Sorry, I had a kid just appear. And then I'm going to do a little bit of ginger. You could also, like I said, cloves, allspice, but I'm just going to do a little nutmeg, a little ginger, a little cinnamon. That's close enough. If you have pumpkin pie spice in your cabinet, just go ahead and use that. All right, whisk this up. Now, right here, right next door that you can't see, I have, so that's fairly thick. If you want to thin it out a little bit, you could, but I don't think you need to. So right next door here, wah, it's like a spaceship moving in or something. We have our electric griddle. It's already warming up. I'm going to heat it back up. I usually do mine about 300, 325 if you have a dial on yours. Medium. You don't want it to be too hot because you don't want it to brown. And then we're just going to dip a slice of bread, both sides, and put it on the griddle. So I'm not sure if this is screaming hot yet. Nope, not ready yet. Okay, if you wonder what I just did there, I just flicked water on it. It's not ready yet. If you want to know, like, you can kind of feel it like this, but it's not ready yet. Okay, let me dial it up just to turn it up, and then I'll dial it back down for the sake of time. So breakfast for dinner. Hey, Angie, breakfast for dinner is like seriously one of my favorites, because it's just so easy. And like French toast is super easy, right? You can just jazz it up for the fall with a little bit of this just pumpkin and pie spice mix into the eggs and milk, right? Like, so easy. And then we can do, if you want to do butter and maple syrup, I think maple would be a great, you could use regular syrup too, but maple syrup, actually my favorite place, two favorite places to get maple syrup on sale. Quick tip for you while we wait for this to warm up. One is Costco. Ooh, that's almost there. If you have a Costco membership, they have a great price on their maple syrup. And then Amazon also, I think, is the second best place. If you don't have a Costco membership, go to Amazon. They have pretty decent prices as well. I'm going to get this going since that was semi-sizzled for me. All right, dip, let it slide off a little, shake it off a little. It's not quite as hot as I was hoping, but I didn't want to wait forever with you guys hanging out staring at my electric griddle, right? And we're just going to slide these on one by one. And that's it. Seriously, so easy, right? So simplest, funnest, easiest way to just kind of jazz up French toast. Little pumpkin pie spice. And that is all she wrote. All right, so for the sake of your time here, hanging out with me on Facebook, I'm going to just flip these over, and then we'll call this one quits, and I'll just finish doing this. So let this be an inspiration for you. This is your easy, like, breakfast for dinner, if you want to just make it a little more fall-friendly, winter-friendly. Also, canned pumpkin's going to be going on sale. It is not on sale at my store yet, but I predict in the next week or two it will, with Thanksgiving coming up. So go ahead and stock up on that. The canned pumpkin stays in your pantry, you know, for however long you want. Well, not unlimited amount of time, but for a while. And then you can make this when you feel like it. So that's pumpkin pie French toast, right? Seriously easy. Hit me up with a high five if you think this is super amazing and super easy. And Amy has a question about freezing. If you freeze it, how do you unfreeze it and heat it up? High five. Woo, woo. So my favorite way to do it, you could do it a couple ways. You could wrap it in a towel and reheat in the microwave. You could wrap it in foil and reheat in like a little toaster oven. You could also do that in the oven. The steam, oh my gosh, the moisture in the ice crystals will evaporate in the oven. You could also do them in a toaster, like a straight up toaster. We've done that as well. So you could let them thaw and then do like a straight up toaster, and they will, any ice crystals, extra moisture will also evaporate that way. Does that make sense? So a couple options for you to try. But yeah, if you're going to freeze these, you want to let them cool down completely. Not quite ready to flip. I got a little premature flip there. I flipped this one over here and it wasn't quite ready. It's a little bit browned. But not quite as much as I was hoping for. Not bad. Look at how nice that looks. This one's probably ready too. Sorry, that funny camera angle here. Looks pretty good, right? Slather on some butter and maple syrup, and you guys, that's the easiest. This might be like this is the Dinner Made Easy show, right? Like this might be the easiest dinner ever. Like it's French toast and add some pumpkin and pie spice, and it's just got that hint of orange. You're sneaking in the little veggies because the pumpkin, right? And then a little bit of sweetener. We use maple syrup because a little goes a long way with maple, and I like to get it at Costco where it's super cheap. All right, that's what I know. Pumpkin pie French toast is what we're having for dinner. I hope you make it. It's a great fall easy dinner. Add this to your list of like dinners that I can make without having to think about it. Now that you've seen this, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. I will be back tomorrow. I have a special surprise for you tomorrow. And our Kitchen Hacks live show will be coming at you from a new city this weekend. And I'm not going to tell you where or what it's about. You'll have to find out Sunday evening. I'll see you then. Talk soon. Have a good rest of your day.